Hey guys, what's up? Moku here. So, I'm going to spit a little knowledge for y'all today, as quick as possible. You know how I roll. I do my videos a little long, but I'll try my best. But anyway, if you guys didn't know, I'm reading that book by Robert Kiyosaki. His new book is called Why A Students Work for C Students. And it's a good book. It really just talks about, learning money, learning how money works, learning the right financial knowledge that he thinks everybody should need, especially at a young age. Kids should learn this at a young age, how money works, how it flows, how you can keep it more, paying less taxes, things like that. And one of the chapters I just read, he was talking about how critical and crucial it is and how we go through learning stages in our lives. So from birth to 12 is a crucial stage in learning. From 12 to 24 is another crucial stage in learning, and then from 24 to 36, that's pretty much your growth learning stages right there. Three levels. So from birth to 12, that's basically, he's talking about your brain. When you're born, your brain is really just smooth. It's just smooth, relatively smooth, and then as you learn, you start to develop these neural pathways in your brains. These are basically roads and road maps in your brain. So as you learn, your neural pathways develop. And he's saying how important it is, even when you're, from birth to 12, this is an important time, because these are crucial steps when kids, they're really looking at everything and learning everything and watching. So they learn how to speak, they walk. They start walking, they're learning this, and they're all building these neural pathways in their brains, and this is a crucial time for them. And I think he said, when is a good time to teach your kid what the difference, teach your kid about money? And he said, the best time to teach your kid about money, or your child about money, is when he can tell the difference between a $1 bill and a $5 bill. That's the time to start teaching them about money. So, from birth to 12 years old, it's a crucial time. That's level 1, and that's level 2. Pretty much learning stage is the rebellious stage, he calls that, and that's pretty much from 12 to 24. That's your teen years, and it's true because I did it myself. And he's basically saying, as parents, and your kids are gonna have rebellious things because they're curious. They're curious. You tell your kid not to, not to speed, not to drive fast. Most likely they're gonna drive fast. I did it myself. You tell your kids not to do drugs, not to drink. They're going to have that curiosity and most likely probably try it. It just matters. It differs from every parents, but for the most part, and that's a crucial time in our lives in learning in that stage, the rebellious learning stage. And as parents, it's crucial. We as parents, I'm not a parent myself yet, but I will be one day. I don't have any kids, but for all you guys out there that are parents, it's really crucial for you guys as parents, and that you have your children, that you are their greatest teachers. From birth all the way to their adulthood, you are the best teachers. A lot of them depend on the school systems, the teachers, and everything, but they don't teach them the right things all the time. You as parents are your child's best teacher, guys. So especially in their teen years, when they're in the rebellious learning stage, they're going to want to try these things. And I guess what he's trying to say is, when these bad things happen, like you get a speeding ticket, you get in a car crash, you're trying these drugs, you catch your kid with drugs, or maybe he gets pulled over drinking and driving, whatever it is. It's every parent handles it differently, and I guess what he's saying is kids are they're rebellious in those ages and curious because they don't know the consequences yet. They don't know the consequences of their actions. They don't know. They haven't learned anything. They don't know, so their curiosity is what's driving them. And as a parent, you're the teacher, and you have to teach them right from wrong. But sometimes, and most of the times, they will come out of that stage and learn from their mistakes. But sometimes they get caught And that's what happens, and that's when you get people that are addicted, and they go down the wrong path. And that's a crucial time in their 12 to 24, their learning stage, their rebellious stages, to actually maybe go through some of that sometimes, so that they learn what's right and what's wrong, and how to not go down that path in their adulthood. And then he goes from 24 to 36 is pretty much your professional learning level, which is the third stage. And that's pretty much where you're an adult, you've gone to school, you've done all these things, you went to college, and you're now finally coming to yourself, finding out if you're in the right profession for yourself. If you're a doctor, a lawyer, you're actually going to find out if this is the right thing for you. This is what I want to do. This is why I went to school all these years. Is this right for me? You're going to maybe buy your own first house, get married, have kids, and that's the learning stages. And that's really cool. I mean, like I said, I don't have any kids myself, but the importance he says in that, it's really important to teach your kids all these things during these stages. They're so crucial. Each stage is crucial in its own, because that's gonna really decide how your child or children act as adults and as they grow up socially, how they learn. The older you get, he says, the older you get, it's harder to learn things. When you're young, you're like a sponge. You just take things in and you learn it quickly. That's why children learn things so fast and so quickly, and adults kind of have, the older you get, your brain is, once you're born, your brain is a learning stage from birth to 12 is a lot. But as you get older, if you're not constantly learning something, you're dying pretty much. Your brain is shrinking and you're dying. So that's why we always say constantly read books, constantly keep learning and growing as a person, feeding your brain. Your brain is just like your body. You got to feed it every single day. And it's a great book, guys. It's a great book. And I was just catching that. I want to do that quick one for you. I hope you got some value from that for all you parents out there, future parents, parents to be. For me, one day I'm going to teach my kids and just teach them. He said Monopoly is a great game. Teach them Monopoly. It really teaches you how to, handle your money, how to be a great financially smart person. And it will come, and you'll take that from that board game, and a lot of your kids will take that into their lives, and that's awesome. So I mean, go get that book, check it out. Robert Kiyosaki, Why A Students Work for C Students. It's good. Thank God I was a C student, man. I was a C student, and I knew it was for a reason. I knew it. This book says it right there. Thanks, Robert. You're the man. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. More videos coming for you. If you guys have any questions, go to my blog, mokacred.com, or check me out on Facebook. Hope everybody's doing well out there in the world. A lot of things going on. Not going to explain on this video. This was just a quick one for you. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out and cheers.